crafty friends, it's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. Let's make this cute reindeer using these 2 pumpkins that I had left over from my fall stash. They came from Dollar Tree. If you don't have any pumpkins, you can use styrofoam balls. I just didn't have those, so I had to use the pumpkins. First thing we did was add 2 dowels to the bottom of the pumpkin, you guys. Now we're taking the red tickling that came from Joann's, and we're putting a little slit in it and sliding it over the top of those dowels. You're going to put 2 strips on the top and 2 strips on the bottom and then glue it all the way down, making sure you get the sides. Now we're going to take another strip of this tickling and wrap it around the pumpkin in the opposite direction. Now you want to make sure that your stripes are going in the same direction, you guys. On the sides, it doesn't look like they're going in the right direction because it's the side, but the rest of it is going up and down. All right. Next, we're going to do is add some coffee stained muslin to the smaller pumpkin and tie it off with some twine. Don't worry about the top, you guys, because that kind of gives the inside of the hat a little bit of stuffing. Now we're going to put a dowel right in the middle of the 2 of these to adhere this together. Now don't forget to add some hot glue also inside the holes where your dowel goes. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a nice big piece of that red tickling fabric. It's about the shape of a long rectangle, you guys. Make it as long or short as you want. Just make sure it's wide enough to wrap around and overlap slightly on that little pumpkin's head. Add some glue all the way to the top. Put a little bit of fiber fill inside. All right, now we have the antlers. You guys, this is coffee grunged antlers that baked in the oven. I've glued them together and then put a little bit of fiber fill in there. Now don't fill them too full because you want to be able to have them stick to the hat and not pop off. The next thing that we're going to do is add a little bit of a border around the edges. I have a white chalk marker that I'm just doing a dashed line around the perimeter. It looks really cute. It just kind of gives it a little extra something. Now we're going to glue those right to the edge of the hat. Make sure that you get them nice and secure, and then we're going to add the fur. The fur, you guys, is Sherpa that came from Joann's fabric. It's been coffee grunged with the coffee grunge mix. If you don't know what that is, hit me up for a question and I'll happily answer. Now we're going to take a little wooden slice that came from Dollar Tree. It comes in a giant bag, you guys. Colored that red with some chalk paint. That's Waverly Lacquer. Sorry, holy cow, I have not been drinking. Waverly Lacquer paint in red. Now we have these cute little Santa boots that came from Dollar Tree. They were ornaments that I painted brown. Now we're just grunging them up with that coffee grunge mix, you guys, wiping it off with a paper towel, and look how cute they look. Oh my goodness, I love them. All right, now we're just putting some floral foam inside the shoes, add some hot glue at the bottom, some more hot glue down those little holes and around the edges to make sure that it sticks nice and good. You don't want this guy falling apart. Now, we're going to use this wonderful Bodabra bow maker to make us a cute little bow to go on the side of his little hat. We'll get that all on there, get it all fluffed up, and we'll add a little rusty jingle bell to the side. Look how cute he looks, you guys. All right. I also painted his nose completely red, you guys. I didn't like the little raw redness around the rim of his nose. We'll get to that in a minute. But now we're adding some arms on him. I gave him some stick arms, and then I added a little bit of Spanish moss over the top of that to cover up the hot glue. He looks so cute, you guys. All right. Next, let's see. Oh, there's the paint. We're adding the paint. This is Waverly Lacquer red paint to his nose. All right, this little greenery is so cute. It came from Hobby Lobby as well. We're just going to give him a little extra something on the sides. Okay, what's next? Oh, we're adding some twinkle lights, you guys. These are so cute. I wrapped these around in his ears. Now, I did go back and add a little pouch to hold the battery pack, and it is really super cute. All right, now we made a little tag that says Reindeer Games and hung it from the side. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you give me a little sprinkle.